Hello, and thank you so much for dropping by this video. A warm welcome to those who are joining in live, and a very warm welcome to those who are watching the recording of this. So, we're going to be doing a self healing and a world healing meditation. What on earth is that? It sounds a little bit out there. And to be honest, if you had told me 7 years ago you're going to be leading self healing and world healing meditations, I would have looked at you like you were crazy. I mean, I'd heard of the idea and I thought it was cool, but I didn't really believe in it or really think such a thing was really possible. Well, through doing this practice that we're doing now, I have actually experienced spontaneous remissions of medical illnesses in my body. For example, I had chronic inflammation of the knees. The doctor said it wouldn't heal and that for the rest of my life I was going to need to put a certain ointment on and called capsilium and do certain stretches for the rest of my life, that there was no cure for this. And I am happy to say, first of all, the doctor's advice about how to temporarily relieve the symptom worked. It worked great. Of course, it didn't cure it, but it alleviated the problem so I could be reasonably active. And I am delighted to say that through this practice, which actually what this practice is taking in healing life energy, I've had a complete remission of that to the point where I can do whatever I want: martial arts, dancing. I used to not be able to walk up and down the stairs without discomfort. And now I can do that and so much more. So lastly, you may notice a picture of this guy on the wall. What does Jesus have to do with all this? Well, everything and nothing. Nothing in that there's no religious belief required. No, this isn't a religion or connected to a specific doctrine. However, I am utterly convinced that what I'm sharing now is exactly what Jesus taught, a form of connecting with the divine and receiving help and healing through a natural divine life energy. Mostly his pictures up because I'm a big fan of what he actually taught, and I'm a big fan of him as a spiritual helper for all of humanity. So no religious spiritual belief needed. I didn't have such beliefs when I first found this practice, and I've come to appreciate that what Christ taught isn't exactly what modern exponents of Jesus, whether they be preachers or authors, or it's not quite exactly what he taught. He taught something much more practical, and the essence of what he taught is that there is a divine power that is available to help and heal in every situation, regardless of your religion, your race, your sex, your gender, even your sexual orientation. And he taught very practical ways of how to receive that help. And we're going to do some of that right here, right now. So it's very simple to receive this healing life energy. Please sit with your legs uncrossed, feet flat on the floor, hands on your legs, palms facing upwards. Back in an upright position, not stiff, but not slouched over, and if possible, not leaning against your chair. And now please close your eyes, and now hand over. Mentally separate yourself from all forms of illness, meaning just put that illness aside to you where you don't even have the thought, oh, I have blah de blah. For example, if you have stomach troubles right now, really give over the idea of stomach trouble to where you can't even really think that thought anymore. And I'm going to tell you in a moment what we're going to replace that thought with. Now focus your entire attention on your healing, meaning on being healthy, and all these things that we just put aside. Really take on the attitude that all of these things are now healing. And then ask to receive, or just want to receive that divine, natural healing energy. And then observe your body, having the will, the intention to take this energy in, noticing what you feel. And now viewing every sensation that you feel, everything, every sensation, every feeling you become aware of, view it as a healing in process, as a step towards your wellness, towards your recovery. Noticing what you feel, taking in the good, taking in this good energy, viewing every sensation as healing happening. If any negative thoughts arise, handing them over. Really taking in this good energy. thoughts of illness arise, hand them over. Every sensation a step towards our recovery. And now, please, if you're willing, ask to receive this energy for the entire world. Ask that you literally, each one of us, serve as a beacon, a conduit for this energy to shine through us and completely heal the earth. Continuing to observe your body. Asking this energy to flow through us and bless the entire world. Asking this energy to flow through us and bless the world, intending to be that channel. right, I'd like to thank everyone for joining in. For, in essence, seeking their own healing and in a very practical sense, praying for the whole world through taking in this energy and asking that it be spread wherever it's needed. And let's ask to be guided. What part each one of us, we each have a specific role to play. As if, I don't want to say as if, because I consider it to be an absolute fact that life here on this earth is a stage, is a production, and we all have our role to play. So let's take a moment and ask. We can ask, what's my role today? What infinite, limitless energy? What would you have me do today? But let's also ask in the bigger picture. So observing the body, listening deep inside of ourselves. What's my role in helping to completely heal this world, to restore paradise to this planet? What's my role in the healing of this planet? That's the big question. And the smaller question, which can then move us to the big questions, and what's my role today? What do I need to do today to participate in that? Thank you so much for joining in, dear ones. So now let's continue to maintain this connection to this good feeling, and then let's go out and do inspired actions to bless ourselves and to bless this world. Take care. Much, much love.